body's in the rhythm. I feel it in my soul. I feel it in my system. Yeah, you know how we roll. Our bodies in the rhythm. I feel it in my soul. I feel it in my system. Yeah, you know how we roll. Our bodies in the rhythm. I feel it in my soul.
Feel it in my system.
You know how we roll, our bodies in the rhythm. I feel it in my soul, I feel it in my system. Yeah, you know how we roll, our bodies in the rhythm. I feel it in my soul, I feel it in my system. Yeah, you know how we roll, our bodies in the rhythm. I feel it in my soul, I feel it in my system, 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 system. I feel it in my system, system, system. I feel it in my system, system, system. I feel it in my system, system, system. I feel it in my
La magia la tienes tú. Y solo tú. La magia la tienes tú. Y solo tú. La magia la tienes tú, tú y solo tú. Y solo tú. La magia la tienes tú, tú y solo tú.
got time for no fake ones. Pick up the real ones, 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 pick up the real ones. Ain't got time for no fake ones. Time for no fake ones. Time for no fake ones. Time for no fake ones.
And I saw these texts, right? And he's like, oh, we're just friends, which is cool, whatever. He's working late tonight, and I'm here at the club. I look to my left. He's here, and he's taking shots with her. But the last thing he told me was that he doesn't want to be with me anymore. Like, what? Are you serious? Me? What do I do?
Okay, take backs. Leave his ass. You're done. You're done. Yeah. Pack your bags. Leave his ass. You're done. You're done. Pack your bags. Leave his ass. You're done. You're done. Yeah. Pack your bags. Leave his ass. You're done. You're done.
Babe, he's here.
Pack your bags. Leave his ass. You're done. You're done. Pack your bags. Leave his ass. You're done. You're done.
The last thing he said was that he doesn't want to be with me anymore.
You're done.
He doesn't mean that, right? Seriously? Like, what do I do?
You're done.
Do I go over there?
Pack your bags. Leave his ass.
I should go over there, right?
You're done.
Like, what do I do?
Pack just like that. Everybody knows we're being looked at. We keep making money, dancing with somebody. Everybody coming to the motherfucking party. Ladies on the dance floor, just like that. Everybody knows we're being looked at. We keep making money, dancing with somebody. Everybody coming to the motherfucking party. Ladies on the dance floor, just like that. Everybody knows we're being looked at. We keep making money, dancing with somebody. Everybody coming to the motherfucking party. Ladies on the dance floor, just like that. Everybody like that. Ladies on the dance floor, like that. Everybody like that. I know a pretty girl that tell me that I'm handsome. She wants to hold my hand and hold me up for ransom. She told her mama that she gonna have a grandson. She want a baby with someone who's rich and handsome. She want a baby with someone who's rich and handsome. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah. I know a pretty girl that tell me that I'm handsome. She wants to hold my hand and hold me up for ransom. She told her mama that she gonna have a grandson. She want a baby with someone who's rich and handsome. Handsome, 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 handsome. She want a baby with someone who's rich and handsome. 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 Someone who's rich and handsome.
conmigo para perderte. Esta noche está con el ambiente y si me te nota que estás caliente, puedo ver tus ojos ardientes. quieras conmigo, voy a
conmigo aquí.
Esta noche la vibra se
Que esté conmigo aquí, Marlon.
Esta noche la vibra se
drugs make this kitty go purr. Molly pussy, drugs make this kitty go purr. Drugs make this kitty go. Drugs make this kitty go purr. Molly pussy, drugs make this kitty go purr. Drugs make this kitty go. Drugs make this kitty go purr. Molly pussy, you must celebrate.
Drugs make this kitty go purr. Molly pussy, going berserk.
make waves and disrupt the dance floor. You make waves and disrupt the dance floor. I make waves and disrupt the dance floor. Disrupt the dance floor. Disrupt the dance floor. And disrupt the dance floor. You make waves and disrupt the dance floor. I make waves and disrupt the dance floor. You make waves and disrupt the dance floor. I make waves and disrupt the dance floor. You make waves and disrupt the dance floor.
Like a Nike dunk. Like a girl with a badunk-a-dunk. Got it in check like a Nike dunk. Like a girl with a badunk-a-dunk. Hit him with the bass. Got it in check like a Nike dunk. Like a girl with a badunk-a-dunk. Smoking weed that smell like skunk. Drinking champagne, getting drunk. I want a lot of money, living where it's sunny. Trying to get me a nice playboy bunny. Don't worry about the haters, I tell them see you later. Cause I am on the rise like a fucking elevator. Check like
cause you back. Not for love of my head down on the water cut. Up and it's all over your lead. Me sinking lower, still I keep an open butt. I've been undercover cause you back. Not for love of my head down on the water cut. Up and it's all over your lead.
Built so big, they wanna take my spot. stage. Now it's time to misbehave. It's the sound that we all crave. Welcome to the angel rave. All the baddies to the stage. Now it's time to misbehave. It's the sound that we all crave. Welcome to the angel rave. All the baddies to the stage. 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 Welcome to the angel wave. Welcome to the angel wave. Welcome to the angel wave. All the bodies to the stage. Now it's time to misbehave. It's the sound that we all crave. Welcome to the angel wave. energy. Living wild and free. Feel the ecstasy. I feel you close to me. Increase the energy. Living wild and free. Free your mind. Feel the ecstasy. Overdrive. I feel you close to me. Take me high. Increase the energy. Energized. Living wild and free. Free your mind. Feel the ecstasy. Overdrive. I feel you close to me. Take me high. Increase the energy. Energized. Living wild and free. Feel the ecstasy. I feel you close to me. Increase the energy. Living wild and free. Feel the ecstasy. I feel you close to me. Increase the energy. Living wild and free. Free your mind. Feel the ecstasy. Overdrive, I feel you close to me. Take me high, increase the energy. Energized, living wild and free. Free your mind, feel the ecstasy. Overdrive, I feel you close to me. Take me high, increase the energy. Energized, living wild and free. Living wild and free. Feel
Hello, hello. There we go. Off mute now. Yeah, that's gonna do it for me, guys. I got invited to go spend tonight. So I'll probably go out and do that. Just a little thing going on. Someone's party at a one of our underground spots, so it's at a warehouse again. We're all gonna bring our thumb drives and go roll on out and go have a little fun and just switch off, whatever. Next month, I'm not gonna be able to do the event because it's on Father's Day weekend, and I don't know if all you guys know, but I got cleared with my arm. Everything's all healed up enough. So yeah, I'm back at the station on the engine, and there's lots of extra work, unfortunately, but fortunately at the same time. I won't be as live as much, but then I also can't do many the events and stuff too. But yeah, I not saying anything to anybody really, but I'll just say it here. It's fine. But yeah, I put in for that program, and they're like, "Yeah, let's go, dude. Like whenever you want to start." And I was like, "Okay, cool." Had a conversation and a meeting with them yesterday for about an hour and a half. I had a lot of questions. I didn't want to get into some like backdoor program that wasn't good. So yeah, I want to when I go to produce a lot more of the tracks and stuff, I want a lot more knowledge of the Ableton program, because once you learn those programs, it's like you could do a lot of things. And then I'll start buying like synthesizers, MIDI keyboards, and things like that, and start really perform my own things. I don't want to be buying sample packs and things of people that what they're making and they're selling, because like once you do that, it starts kind of sounding the same. But there's another program called Serum 2, and you could definitely tweak all those to make them sound way different. So I get why they do it, because then you can just make it your own, so to speak. But if you don't have that knowledge of how to make something wet or dry, and like oscillators and all kinds of different things and terminology and all that stuff, you can go to YouTube University all you want, but at the same time, at the end of the day, it's not that professional. The Baddies was good. I got lucky, like the way it was structured and laid out. I did a lot of like AI and lookup and all this stuff, and I did cuts and samples and this and that. So, yeah, it wasn't bad. I mean, I thought it was pretty good for the first one, for sure. But at the same time, I'm just like ripping my hair out doing it, and I'm like, I don't want to operate that way. That's not how I operate in general. So I want to be able to have a structured program that can get me through, answer the questions I have, clear up anything. And so, yeah, I want to be as dialed as I possibly can at the end of the day. So, yeah, I'm, that's where I'm heading with it. And then I'll just do a lot of it at work, hopefully. I mean, because if it's online stuff, I could do online instead of watching TV and wasting my time. I'll just do it there and then be more efficient. So when I'm home, I'll be able to, like, if I have downtime, it's like, okay, break on in, keep doing stuff online. Is there anything I don't understand? Take notes. There's like these meetings every week on Wednesdays from like 2 to 4 or something like that. So in San Francisco, I talked to them about the whole program, and they said like, yeah, you come on in. It's basically like a tutoring session for things if you want to get hands-on, a few things, whatever. But yeah, it's a cool program, and it looks good. And they told me that I don't need to do the full producer thing unless I want to go and work in the studio, which I don't want to go work in the studio. I just want to focus on my own stuff. And he's like, I will show you, and our other business partner and everything will show you exactly how to structure everything from scratch. And he'll be like, you'll be the one making all those loops and these packages. And then if you really want to, you could start a business selling all that stuff too, just like those guys did. It's not that hard to do any of that stuff. Like, honestly, it's really easy. He's like, once you learn how to do all that, you're going to be like, why don't people just learn versus that? Because they try to go the shortcut and spend less time, and they want instant gratification. So that's just the way things work. So anyways, you went to Cocoa University too? Nice. Hell yeah. It didn't say that. Oh yeah, Logic Pro. They do that as well, but I'm gonna be working. I have Ableton Live Suite 12, and that's kind of what I'm using to produce, and that's what I want to deep dive into a little more. Yeah, I'm not really interested in the other program. I heard it's good. and that's fine. But I'd rather just because Ableton, I don't know. I already have it. I have Serum too. I already have all these other things. So like I'm already set on that. So I'm like I'm just gonna stick with this. Plus Ableton's pretty well known, so it's pretty sick. I like it. Yeah, real estate is the way to go. You got to watch out though with real estate because I did a lot of real estate and then I got into like buying trashed properties and fixing them up, and then you got contractors that are shady. They steal your money, they embezzle you, they lie to you, they can't send you photos or videos about what the work's going on. Your project manager steals from you. It's like, yeah, super cool, guys. Yeah, there's a lot into that, but I'd say like just buy something with like a little bit of needs a little bit of work, something's really easy to throw in there, and paint, flooring. That's it. No mechanicals, none of that stuff, because then it starts becoming a headache. In my opinion, I'll be getting back into that as well, but there's a lot going on with the economy right now. I'm not too sure if they're just gonna send it and send our money to the moon, but who knows? There's a very interesting possibility going on here. We didn't send over Trump and all of our top CEOs of America to China to make or negotiate a deal. I mean, hence the reason why we're over in fighting Iran and all the stuff there. That's a bargaining chip. There's a reason why we did that. We're choking off oil, and but I'm not trying to get into politics, but it's kind of obvious. Like, we couldn't go over there and be like, okay, we know we owe a lot of money, but it's so crazy. America is nuts, dude. It's like the whole thing is I don't think it's gonna end well for us, unfortunately. So we've been partying a little too long. What is it? This year is gonna be 250 years old. I don't think any country besides the Romans or empire or whatever has lasted longer than 250 years in power. So I think it's going to be the end of the dance here soon. Doesn't mean you still can't make money and be successful, though. So it's just as a country. Your own work, slow going. Do Airbnb rentals. Oh, yeah. I rent out my camping trailer. Like, I bought it, and I was like, cool, and then didn't use it. Like, right now, it's rented out. I don't know. I made $1,100 this week doing nothing. I just went, here you go. Dropped it off, and they're good for a week. Very, very low risk on a camping trailer for renting it out versus like hundreds of thousands of dollars like I put into real estate. So, but yeah, no, you're right. There's a lot of money to be made on all of them. So it's good. It's good for sure. It can be good at least. I don't know. Yeah, politics. Gotta love politics. It's just theater. It's not real. Obviously, the laws and everything, everybody gets all mad. It's pretty obvious. I mean, if you have a huge company and you want to be able to do something, you lobby to the right person. You get bills, you get bills passed. You get laws made in your favor of your company. It's just the same old song and dance. I mean, really, it's pretty easy to see how America's ran. Yeah. And then inflate your way out of debt, right? So the old debt is worth less later. Or worth less later, but yeah. Eagle in the house. Shout out, Eagle. What up? We have an all-volunteer army and freedom. We'll be fine. Trust God. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're all paid off. Oh, yeah, it's completely corrupt. Just go see, I'm not going to say anything here because it's not really the platform for it, but go see who the top CEOs are and of the country and the politicians, and then if you just start following what country they're linked to, hence the reason why we're fighting another country right now and saying it's some kind of weaponry. Yeah, it's a bunch of noise is what it is, and it's we're just along for the ride, unfortunately. It's not. And then if you say anything, history shows if you say anything or you step up, then you're just so it's brutal. God bless everybody and their families. Let's go. As long as you're not in that other era of the conflicts. But nobody here is. Everybody here is good. All right, you guys. I really don't want to get into politics or anything because I've got a lot of knowledge. I know a lot of people with very high net worths, hundreds of millions. Some are billionaires. So, and they tell me lots of stories, and I just go, awesome, super cool. So glad that we can't do anything about it. So it's been happening for hundreds of years. So it's crazy. Anyway. Oh yeah, my great uncle was connected well with the government. He just died at 93, and he told me all kinds of stuff about that. And I was like, "What?" He's like, "You'll see." I'm like, "What? What do you mean I'll see?" He's like, "You'll see. I'll be gone, but you'll see." And I was like, "Oh, here we go." I'm like, "Yeah, okay, we'll see. It's gonna be interesting." Yeah, there's all kinds of strange stuff that's all coming out. Now, they always say that the movies are exposing us to what is to come in the future. And there's a lot of things that are like, huh, that's interesting. That lines up. But if you start talking like that, then you're a tinfoil head conspiracy theorist and all this stuff. So I don't care to talk about it. Then I know what I know, and I just keep my mouth shut. And just, I mix music. I do DJing. That's what I do. That's all I do. I'm just going to do that. Full disclosure. I think there's something else in 2027 that's going to be coming back. All right. Lockdown. So, you heard it here first. That's coming. It was already announced. Yeah. So here it comes. That's it. So we're also looking for a place locally to start basically calling our home and running events and throwing raves and and all the fun stuff. And I'm like, I want to do that, but I don't want to commit to like a 3 to 5 year lease if we get shut down, you know. Oh, rave the grace. Yeah. It's going to be interesting. I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is. Well, I'm going to go and chill out with the family for a little bit. And then, tonight I'm going to be going and doing a little bit of DJ stuff at a little party that we're doing at an underground place. And then there's another party tonight and stuff like that. So a lot of DJ stuff on this fine Saturday. I wanted to do a Renegade today. I was going to, but then the weather kind of just didn't hold up well. And I was like, I don't really care. I'm only off for 2 days. So, all good. All good, all good. All right, you guys. Thanks for, I think there's a couple new subs, hopefully. And, hey, thanks for all hanging out, you guys. I'm going to call it. Have a great weekend. If you're in America, happy Memorial Day weekend. You guys stay safe out there. If you're drinking, don't drive. You know, be safe. Be safe as you can. Be careful where you party, because it could always end not so well. And then you're out of the sim, dude. You don't want to leave the sim. This is a fun sim, right? So make sure you stay in the sim as long as you can. Learn what you can and enjoy it while you can. Because because we're here now, and why not, right? So it's always fun. Hell yeah. Call me later. Go. Never forget. Never forget the shoe. Be well, citizens. That's right. That's funny. All right, you guys. You crazy people. You're crazy like me. All right. Love you guys. Seriously, I appreciate you guys and all the support. This is awesome. I like that you guys have a place to chat while I'm just doing my thing and hanging out. And it's cool. But seriously, stay safe, you guys. Stay safe. See ya. Peace.